cockpit, fellow aviators. My name's Matt Farrell and I'm the flying salesman. We are at Tampa Executive Airport, about to blast off and head home. We're finishing up Sun and Fun. We're going to get in the air and I'm going to show you some of the sights and sounds and some of the things that I was able to capture during the week at Sun and Fun. The subscriber that joined us for the night air show, that worked out fantastic. He brought his two sons. I was able to share that experience with them and meet them, and what a great experience. So D-Link 7277, it was great to meet you, great to meet your two boys and hang out with y'all and enjoy that experience. That really was fantastic for me. It's something that I've been able to take part of and be able to experience a few times now, and to be able to share that with one of you was just fantastic. So we're going to fire off out of here, head to Shreveport, get home, see the family, and I'll give you guys an update in the air. And Tampa Executive 604 and the members taxiing from the ramp 25 for departure.
Tampa Exec traffic, Ag Husky 2 Juliet, taxiing Juliet, Echo to runway 5, Tampa. Tampa Executive traffic, Ag Husky 2082 Juliet, departing runway 5, Tampa.
And Executive traffic, Centurion 604 and the members departing runway 5, Executive.
Approaching runway 05. Entered runway 05. 4,900 feet remaining.
And Executive traffic, Centurion 604 and the members turning left, crosswind runway 5, Executive.
Tampa Exec 24752, we are final runway 5, Tampa Exec.
And Executive traffic, Centurion 604 and the members departing a pattern to the northwest.
Tampa Exec Cessna 480 is on the departure leg, runway 5, Tampa Exec.
And Tampa departure, Centurion 604 in November.
6048 November, approach.
Yes, sir. I'm a 210 slant golf off of Executive, about 5 miles to the north. Want to know if I can pick up my IFR to Mobile.
48 November, yes, you can. Flighting at 360 and squawk 6047.
6047 up to 360 for 604 in November, thanks.
48 November, radar contact 7 to the north of the Tampa Executive Airport. You're cleared to Mobile as filed. Flighting 360, calm and maintain 4,000, expect 8,000, 10 minutes.
All right, 4 November's cleared to Mobile as filed, claim maintain 4,000 on a heading 360, expect 8,000, 10 minutes.
48 November, remag is correct, Tampa altimeter is 3014.
3014, 4 November.
Number T Charlie Bravo, contact Jack's approach 118.6, good day.
Tampa November 54, Mike Zulu.
54 Mike Zulu approach.
Approach 54 Mike Zulu's level 2000, heading 360 off Lakeland.
Alright, they gave you clearance for 54 Mike Zulu, is that correct?
Yeah, we're going to OXC.
4 Mike Zulu, roger, identity, calm maintain 4,000.
There's a flash climb 4,000.
Number 48 November, contact departure 135.5, there's traffic 11 o'clock, 2 miles orbiting 1,900 unverified.
135.5 for 4 November, have the traffic in sight.
Traffic, 10 o'clock, 2 miles, 600 feet below.
Thank you, Gladys. Tampa departure Centurion 604, November's 2.5, climbing for 4360 on heading.
What was the call sign?
November 6048, November.
604 November, Tampa, climb maintain 8,000.
Up to 8,000 for 8 November. Departure November 54, Mike Zulu's level 4,000, heading 320.
54 Mike Zulu, 10 departure, climb maintain 12,000.
Climb maintain 12,000, 54 Mike Zulu.
Turns 1115, is going to maintain 3,000.
And maintain 3,000, for 11 just died.
Number 48 November, climb maintain 8,000.
Up to 8,000 for 604 in November.
Departure 850, Echo November at 1,000, climb at 6.
850 November, Tampa departure, and you are ready to contact, climb maintain 12,000.
1,2000, 850, Echo November.
Combo 75, connect Miami Center 132.35.
3235, Combo 75, yeah.
48 November, clear direct Momi.
Direct Momi for 604 November. Can you spell that?
Let's do this instead. Flighting 320.
320 for November, thanks.
With 3759 instead of maintain 5,000.
To maintain 5,000, runway 3759.
Wings 134, just want to verify I gave you 11,000.
Affirm, 11,000 for Boeing 134.
Thank you, number 4 Romeo Juliet, radar contact 2 south of Brooksville, turn left, heading 100.
Left 100, 24 Romeo Juliet.
And departure 48 November has Momi in the box.
Number 48 November, roger, and you clear direct Momi.
Direct Momi, 48 November, thanks.
4 Romeo Juliet, contact Tampa approach, 109.9 or 19.9.
19.9, 24 Romeo Juliet.
For track 291, you leave my airspace, radar service terminated, squawk VFR. Free change approved to the one I gave you, take care. Delta Mike, I'm sorry I put you through there, I had a few things going on. Everybody Delta Mike, you can turn right, heading 120 to join, 120.
120, 8 Delta Mike.
So what I did there, they gave me a fix that I wasn't aware of, one that I'm not familiar with.
Somebody, number 8 Delta Mike.
I asked him to spell it. Obviously, he was too busy to spell it, so he gave me a heading.
Drone to the localizer, 358 Delta Mike.
Gave me a heading 320.
Track 291, stand by 1 second. Silver Wings 134, flying 180.
So all I had to do was look out in front of that heading and see where that intersection was. And it's actually a GPS waypoint.
November, clear direct Sabi, connect my.
So I responded, I found it, put it in the box, responded back and let him know that I could go direct Momi. We're doing 131, 132 knots indicated, 145 ground speed with 148 true airspeed.
Number 40 November, contact Jacksonville Center 135.75.
135.75 for 604 November, good day.
And I'm going to check in with him. I'm going to let him know that I'm direct Momi.
Jacksonville Center Centurion 6048 November is leveling 8,000 direct Momi.
November 6048 November Jacksonville Center, Roger, Tampa, altimeter 3013.
3013 for 6048 November.
Allegiant 3059, descend now to flight level 260, then cross Bangs at 10,000.
Alright, 260 for now, Bangs at...
Alright, we're leveling 8,000.
And Bangs at 10,000, 10,000 please.
Oops, one off.
Did the course leaning there, a little bit stronger than 100 pounds per hour. Got a 14-knot headwind on the nose. It's 9:10 in the morning. Mike and Marvin, they're headed to Tampa International, catching their flight out. I think it leaves at about 10:30 or so. I'm just south of Crystal River, due west of Tampa Bay Regional, Brooksville, Tampa Bay Regional. If you happen to be a viewer in this area, tell me about the fishing out here off the coast. The water looks fantastic. I'm looking down and I can see the bottom, and it looks like beautiful water to fish in. So if you got any experience fishing down here, please share it with me. I'd like to know. It might be that I need to come back down here and put a hook in the water and see what we can pull out. Maybe catch dinner. I see some boats out here. Looks like some are drifting. Quite a few are running, so I don't know where they're running to. Maybe offshore.
Good morning, Delta 1357, passing 13,000 for 16,000.
All right, coming up on Momi, going to make that right turn to heading a 328 and parallel the coast, headed up to Heaven intersection. We got a revision to our route. They're going to take us a little bit further. Instead of going right along the coastline, going to go a little bit further inland to Clark intersection, across Tafari, and then on into Mobile. Looking at the weather in Mobile right now, it's 1,500 broken, expecting a ILS probably to 1.5 is what I'm guessing. The ILS to 3.3 is unavailable. It's down. So I'm expecting 1.5 being the ILS that they're going to give us. Go ahead and go to procedures, approach, ILS localizer 1.5, and that gives us a localizer frequency of 1099. I'm going to go ahead and put that in, transfer that to the top. ATIS, I can go ahead and get that tuned in.
Check center, bearing
124.75.
For 58 Lima Delta, Jackson, Roger, D, cross city altimeter 301.
118.3 is tower.
58 Lima Delta.
Just getting as much set up as I can go ahead and get set up. They have missed approach instructions, climb 900, then climbing right turn to 2,000, heading 202. And then they want us to go to the SGI Vortec, but that Vortec is out. So we got to go back over here and got to go to NOTAMs, procedure, NOTAMs, airport NOTAMs. ILS 1.5 climb to 2,000 on a heading 147, and that's climb to 2,000 versus 900. So you got to check your NOTAMs and make sure that you understand what the differences are. climb 2000 on heading 147, then the right turn on BFM Vortac radial 242 to the BFM 9.2 DME and hold. And that's the alternate missed approach fix that's depicted on the approach plate.
Sector Clark, that's Charlie, Lima, Romeo, Romeo, Kilo, direct destination airport.
And we're just 4 minutes from heaven.
Direct cross city.
Kronos 322, Jackson, roger, welcome. Clear direct to, I'll have a waypoint for you, Charlie, just 10 minutes.
And if we need to switch, we'll most likely get switched. If we need to switch runways, it'll be the RNAV GPS to 33.
Kronos 322, clear Clark, that's Charlie, Lima, Romeo, Romeo, Kilo, direct Panama City Airport.
Alright, direct Clark and then destination, Kronos 322.
And if they give me my choice, I'll take the RNAV GPS to 33, because that'll allow me to hit my initial approach fix at 1900 JVAC and just proceed inbound on 33, and that's if the winds stay calm. If the winds start to pick up, though, I would suspect that low ceilings, that 1,500-foot ceilings, are going to go away. I want to take this opportunity to share some of the sights, the sounds, some of the videos, some of the pictures I took at Sun and Fun. It was a really great week. It was a long week. This is the 8th day of my trip, so I'm ready to be home, ready to see my family. But it really was a fun time. A lot of you stopped by the booth to say hello. That was really great to meet a lot of the subscribers. A lot of great customers came by. We did good business there. I want to thank each and every one of the Aeromock Wilco customers. I want to thank the Wheeling Aerospace Technologies team, Concord Battery, LP Aero. They all did a fantastic job. We worked really well together. They are the manufacturers that are there at the show. They're talking to customers, and they're always gracious enough to, when a customer needs a recommendation of where they can go to purchase their products, they're good about recommending us as one of their resellers. So we're grateful to each and every one of our vendors for doing that. Without our vendors and the relationships we have, we wouldn't be near as successful. And we're grateful to each and every one of you. So thanks, guys. We really appreciate it. The air show was really cool. The F-35, the F-18, it flew nearly every day. Given where our booth was right there in Hangar A, on the center aisle, one of the first booths that you see when you come in, we often got a great shot of the aircraft just right in the hangar doors. I went out several times and captured the video that you're watching now, but often I wish I'd had a video camera just running full time on that door, because there were several times that the Thunderbirds, for instance, just presented themselves right in that hangar door perfectly. It rained on Wednesday, so that did put a little damper on the outside crowd, but it did bring everybody inside the booth, inside the hangars. So we got a chance to chat with some more people, hear some interesting stories. I sold several copies of the book there at the show, and thankful for that. If you haven't had an opportunity to check out Hangar Tales, you can go to Amazon and check out Hangar Tales by Matt Farrell. It's a collection of short stories, of aircraft stories and pilot stories that I've heard along the way. Artwork was done by a customer of mine that I had at Tomlinson Avionics. Just a really unique group of stories and a unique cover. All right, we've started our descent into Mobile. It's 1,500 foot broken. We're going to shoot the ILS into 15. I briefed the approach.
Roger that, continue. Number 48 November, traffic at shore 12 o'clock and 6 miles eastbound, Cirrus 7000. Continue your descent and contact mobile approach 118.5.
All right, 118.5, 48 November's looking for the traffic. Mobile approach Centurion 604 November is 5,500, descending for 4,000 with Delta.
Turn 6048 November, mobile approach, roger, expect vectors for the ILS 15.
We'll expect vectors for the ILS 15, 48 November.
We've started our initial descent from Mobile. Going to expect radar vectors for the 15. Minimums for this approach is 415 feet. Go ahead and get that set.
November 895, to maintain.
Our missed approach instructions. We're going to climb straight out to 2,000, intercept the 242 radial off the BHM, BOR, and turn right to Saint intersection. and that's per the NOTAM because of the SJI VOR being down.
November 48 November, flight heading 290 vectors ILS 15.
290 for 604 November. And that's basically the heading I'm on now.
Roger. November 29113, the Sunny Air Correction, Jim Rodden Airport, you're 12 o'clock and 900 miles.
9113, Roger. We're in the clouds right now. We'll hear Council IFR in just a minute.
No problem. Number 48 November, turn right heading 310.
Right, 310 for 604 November.
November 895, clear direct to Sunny Callahan, descend to maintain 5,000.
63895, direct to Callahan, down to 5,000.
We are level 4,000. I've got my manifold pressure, 25 inches of manifold pressure.
2 Whiskey Tango, mid altitude, maintain 7,000.
140 indicated, 152 true airspeed with 148 across the ground. We're supposed to cross the final approach fix on this approach at 1800 MSL.
Let's call on approach, came in unreadable, say again.
So we'll be expecting another descent down to about that altitude here pretty soon.
Yeah, 2272, mobile approach, roger, information Whiskey's current, runway 170 east at Trent line.
Roger that, I have information Whiskey and I'm going to do the RNAV 17 visual.
When they give me that next descent, I'm going to add 10 degrees of flaps.
1 Echo 087.
Got our approach loaded.
There's 6048 November, descend to maintain 2,000.
Down to 2,000, 604 November.
All right, so I'm going to get that 10 degrees flaps.
Reagan 9 with you, leveling.
Down to 2,000 on a heading 310.
Okay, 9, mobile departure, rate of contact, turn right heading 200, climb maintain 10, 10,000.
200, 10,000, Reagan 9.
Still got that power at 25 inches of manifold pressure.
Cap 2272, clear direct to Bezju, and cross Bezju at or above 2,000, clear for the RNAV 17 approach.
Okay, clear direct Bezju and cross Bezju at above 2,000, clear for the approach for Cap 2272.
Number 48 November, turn left heading 270.
Left 270 for 604 November.
Shooter 196, and maintain 7,000 momentarily for traffic.
8,000 for 7,000, shooter 196.
Break 890, clear direct to Dennis now, thank you.
Right, sounds Reagan 9.
Number 48 November, turn left heading 230.
Left 230 for 604 November.
Maybe 1 Echo 087, flight heading 290, vectors RNAV 18.
T1 Echo 087, 290.
There's 230 on the heading.
Tampa final, that's
500 feet to go to 2,000. 300 to go. 200 to go. And 100 to go. Slow that descent down.
Number 48 November, 4 miles from Kayat, turn left heading 180, maintain 2,000 until established localizer, cleared ILS 15 approach.
Turn left 180, maintain 2,000 till established. Clear for the ILS 15 approach for 604 November.
Went through the localizer there.
For 6048 November, contact tower, see you.
4 November, going to tower, good day.
And Mobile Tower 604 November is inbound ILS 15, had the field in sight.
6048 November, Mobile Tower, the wind 200 at 5, runway 15, clear to land.
Cleared to land 15 for November. All right, we got glide slope intercept. That gear's coming down, pulling that power back. Got gas, fuller tank, undercarriage down and locked, mixture set, props rolling in full forward, seat belts, shoulder harnesses fast as the cowl flaps close. On glide path, correcting just a little bit to the right for course.
2 mile final runway 15.
Thank you, Gladys. We got 15 inches of manifold pressure, props full forward, 10 degrees of flap, and gears are down. 420 is the minimums. We're going to go ahead and ease a little bit more power out. I can get just another notch of flaps at 115
500.
knots. Thank you, Gladys. There's that second notch of flaps. There's that crane on final. Sticking up there pretty good. Minimums. Make this a 20-degree landing. Come on. There we go. Didn't even feel the wheels touch, did you? Flyer to a stop. And Mobile Tower 4 November's going to signature.
Number 40, November, Roger, right turn 1 able, left on Alpha and contact ground point 9.
Alright, right on Alpha 3, left on Alpha, ground point 9 for 604 November. Hope y'all enjoyed that segment of the flight. We're going to get some fuel, make a pit stop, and then we'll jump back in the airplane for that last leg to Shreveport downtown. We'll see you in a bit. Ooh, easy, baby. Kind of crow hopped on that one. Positive rate, gears coming up. And we're accelerating.
Mobile Tower, Cat 2-1, 5 mile final.
Cat 2-1, Mobile Tower, runway 15, clear to land, 11605. Cat 2-1, Mobile Tower, runway 15, clear to land.
Cat 2-1, clear to land, runway 15.
Cat 2-1, I'm seeing a large plume of black smoke just about a short final for 15. Are you also seeing that? Can you determine the nature of it?
From 2-1, it looks like it's probably about half a mile off to our left, and it looks like it may be on a road or a railroad.
Cat 2-1, roger, thank you. Centurion 48 November, contact departure.
40 November's going to departure. Y'all have a good day.
November 6048 November, Mobile departure. How do you hear me?
Checking in with you now, 4 November, 1.2, climbing for 3.
Number 48 November, I have you loud and clear also. Your radar contact, turn right on course, climb maintain 5,000.
Right on course up to 5,000 for 6048 November.
Number 6048 November, cleared on course.
Cleared on course for 604 November.
Number 48 November, climb maintain 8,000.
Up to 8,000 for 604 November, thanks.
Mobile approach, 761 with you, 4,500. Copy all. Rep 761 Mobile, altimeter 3012, active runway 17 at Trent Lot. Let me know when you have the information.
Roger.
Number 6048 November, contact Gulfport approach 127.5, good day.
127.5, good day, 4 November.
Approach Coast Guard 6009ers, ready to exit holding for the RNAV runway 18. Coast Guard 6009.
Coast Guard Copter 6009, roger, cross stand at 2000, cleared RNAV runway 18 approach.
We'll cross stand at 2,000 feet, cleared for the RNAV 18. Coast Guard 6009.
Good afternoon, Gulfport approach, Centurion 604 November, 6.4, climbing for 8,000.
Centurion 6048 November, Gulfport approach, Gulfport Tenners 3011.
3011, 4 November.
Well, fellow aviators, we're climbing out through 6,800 on our way to 8,000. I'm going to check in with you when we get a little bit closer to downtown, unless something comes up that we need to talk about. So y'all sit back, relax, wait just a second, I'll be right back with you. Welcome back, fellow aviators. We're level 8,000 feet. Back there at Mobile during our fuel stop, there were a couple of T6 Texan 2s on the ground. Something you guys may not know, we're the manufacturer of the landing gear control handle on the Texan 2. We also manufacture some Honeywell parts that go on the Texan. We're a contract manufacturer. That's one of the things we do on the manufacturing side of our house.
Make sure you're on 126.35.
We really are kind of a boutique manufacturer. We do a high mix, low volume for various OEMs. We're really great at sustaining engineering and also obsolescence engineering. Maybe there's a product that's sunsetting with an OEM. They want to support it in the field, but they don't have the floor space for it. Then they'll contact Aeromock, someone like us, and we're able to pick those product lines and keep them going, keep them in the field. We've really made a mark in the industry for being able to do that. We have great customer service. We have a great ability to absorb other companies' intellectual property, roll it into our own system, and maintain it for years going forward. We have competitors in that market, but we really feel like we differentiate ourselves in our ability to serve our customer base and also provide great service to the products that we're doing that for. You guys leave a comment down below if you're a T-62 pilot, done maybe some flight training in the T-6 and you're familiar with that landing gear control handle. They're a really unique product line and something that we've made quite a few of and we're proud to support the military on. Got a few bumps at 8,000 feet, nothing too bad, a little bit of a quartering headwind, 147 indicated, 171 true, 169 knots across the ground.
Update 824, contact Lafayette approach 121.1.
I was getting my briefing for a flight to downtown and the runway, the 1432 at downtown is noted closed till October, so I guess they're going to be doing some work on it. Winds are 150 at 8. We're going to be landing 523, so it looks like we're going to be landing on 23. 4,200 feet long, 75 feet wide.
Good afternoon, Shreveport approach, Centurion 604, November's with you, level 8,000.
Centurion 6048, November, Shreveport approach, good afternoon, proceed direct. Correction, downtown landing runway 23, winds 180 at 8, altimeter's 2999er.
All right, we'll expect 232999er for 4 November, and if people haven't been getting in now, I'll take the RNAV GPS to 23.
And 4 November, roger, sir. And 4 November, you proceed direct pit B vector for the RNAV runway 23 at downtown.
All right, direct pit me for the RNAV 23 at downtown for 4 November.
And 4 November, descend upon discretion, maintain 3,000.
And down to 3,000 for 604 November.
All right, outstanding. Procedure, approach, RNAV GPS 23, radar vector, well, we're going to go to pit B. Not going to fly the course reversal. Load approach and activate. Down to 3,000. Start pulling that power back. Okay, pit B. 640 feet are our minimums. Inbound course is 234. Got tower. Missed approach is climbing right turn, 3100 direct ZOROD. ZOROD is initial approach fix for the RNAV GPS to 14. We are squared away. Go ahead and disconnect that autopilot. Get 10 degrees of flaps. And we're going to go ahead and get that gear. We're below 140.
Fast 13, Shreveport approach, good afternoon, say approach request, out terminate. Fast 13, roger, sir. Turn right heading 240, descend and maintain 3,000, vectors for the ILS runway 15 approach. And Fast 13, just want to verify, you said this will be a full stop into Barstow? Fast 13, roger, you can expect that with Barstow Tower.
Yeah, Shreveport approach, 4 November's leaving 8,000 for 3,000.
Who was that again?
604 November leaving 8 for 3.
Copy.
All right, got a wheel, got a green.
Destination ASOS is 118.525.
Thank you, Gladys.
Pipeline 127, Steele Lima, contact Barstow on 128.25.
128.25, 7 Sierra Lima.
All right, so my missed approach, once again, is climbing right turn to 3100 direct ZOROD. Going down to 640 feet. Got 500 feet to go to 3,000. A little bit left, of course.
In November 48, November, you can cross pit B at 3,000. Proceed them on the approach. You can just stand by for your clearance. You have traffic, the Barstow traffic pattern.
All right, cross pit B at 3,000 and proceed inbound. Wait for the clearance for 604 November.
150 to go.
Pipeline 127, Sierra Lima with you.
127, Sierra Lima, Shreveport approach, good afternoon. 7 Sierra Lima, are you leaving the Charlie?
Hey, firm, 7 Sierra Lima.
50 feet to go. Leveling 3,000. All right, so we got 10 degrees of flaps. We got the gear down. 25 inches of manifold pressure. We're at 118 knots. inbound to Pitby.
Pipeline 127 Sierra Lima, radar service terminated. Squawk VFR, free exchange approved. Have a good one.
VFR, free exchange approved. Y'all be over.
Got a direct crosswind. It's variable by about 5 knots. Minute and a half to Pitby. All right, 8 seconds from that turn at Pitby. We're going to stay at 3,000 feet. There's the turn.
In 48 November, you are cleared RNAV, runway 23 approaching the downtown.
All right, cleared for the RNAV 23 into downtown for 604 in November.
Making our turn at Pitby.
15 is at 1313,000 with Yankee.
There, 5115, Shreveport approach, good afternoon. Proceed direct Ongu, descend and maintain 5,000 vectors for the ILS run. Correction, flight heading 270 vectors for the ILS runway 14 approach.
All right, 270, and you said 5,000 there, 5115.
There, 5115, A affirmative, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, 5115.
We're going to wait for that glide slope to come in. A little bit left, of course. Got about a 5-degree correction angle in right now. Go ahead and get that tower frequency tuned in. That glide slope's coming in now.
And 48 November, contact downtown tower 120.22. Have a good one.
48 November's going to tower. Y'all have a great day.
All right, we are on course. We are a little bit below glide slope, still at 3,000 feet, waiting for that glide slope to come in. Downtown Tower Centurion 604 November's with you inbound on the RNAV GPS 23.
Centurion 604 November Downtown Tower. The wind's 1507. Traffic will depart prior to arrival. Runway 23 cleared to land.
Cleared to land 23, 604 November. All right, we are on course on glide path. Pulling that power back. Close those cow flaps. Start bringing it home. And I got the field in sight. And we are cleared to land.
Downtown Tower, Sky, experimental 40 Bravo Yankee holding short runway 23, ready for departure.
Experimental 40 Bravo Yankee, downtown tower, runway 23, clear for takeoff. Traffic on a 3-mile final, turn right heading 320.
Right heading 320, runway 23, clear for takeoff 40 Bravo Yankee.
All right, we got 1,000 to go. Gas, undercarriage, got a wheel, got a green. Mixture.
2-mile final,
Props.
runway 23.
Seatbelt, shoulder harnesses, cow flaps closed. Get that second notch of flaps.
Experimental 40 Bravo Yankee.
Gonna have a direct crosswind on landing.
For departure.
Turn, right turn 320 over to departure.
Gonna get that last notch of flaps in.
$500.
Right now I'm at about 90 knots. 15 inches of manifold pressure. There's minimums. So I've got the nose pointed into the wind right now. And I'll transition that to a slip. To a forward slip. Power's coming out. Get that wing into the wind. Got a little right rudder in there. Whoa, bounced it. That was not a pretty landing. I got it down before the 1,000-foot marker, so.
So turn 48 November, where you gonna park?
Approaching run.
North end of golf for 48 November.
48 November, you can turn right on runway 14, right turn at Echo, left on November,
Entered
taxi to
runway
parking,
14,
monitor to ground
32.
0.65.
All right, right on 14, right on Echo, left on November, monitor ground 65 to parking for 48 November.
Thanks, you have a good day.
You too, sir. They resurfacing the runway?
Yeah, we'll have it back in about a year and a half.
Roger.
They say Halloween. Yeah, right.
Amen. We'll all get good at our crosswind landing.
Yeah, and tight turns to final.
Welcome back to Shreveport, fellow aviators. It's been a long 8-day trip for Sun and Fun. It's been a great trip. We've had a lot of fun. We've seen a lot of things, and I can't say enough about the aviation community and how great it is to see and meet each and every one of you. Thanks for coming along. 8 days on the road. I'm a little bit road weary, so I'm ready to shut the airplane down and have some downtime with my family. I'm going to get this video edited and get it out for you guys so y'all can see some of the stuff that we saw at Sun and Fun. I hope you enjoyed the flight, and I look forward to seeing y'all on the next one. Got some really great stuff coming down the pipe, and I hope you stick around to check it out. And we'll see you on the next flight.